have to waste too much economy when you don't need to, it's not all fights you have to get involved in. You don't want to stick your nose into all the businesses that will actually scratch your nose quite a lot and that will injure yourself by the end of it. So you again getting the rotation a bit later than everyone else and making sure they pick the right fight in the last minute. That how they plays usually.
Yeah, that's why teams don't really like to drop at the northern side. There are just a couple of teams who like to do that. But most teams, they like to drop, well, anything else than the northern side. So for the most part, northern side entry into the circle is better as compared to other areas, irregardless of map. So it's going to be interesting here. I wonder, is that a deliberate strategy not to drop at the northern side or not? But then again, well, these teams, we just need to ask them. But of course, a lot of focus onto the game right now. We are still complete alive. That means so far, everyone has dropped at their originally planned points and they do not have any challenges from other teams. So lots to loot for all these teams. So maybe, just maybe, high ground could possibly be that last area based on the circle as well. So we'll need to see how that circle goes. So there you go. Looking at this gig fam, again, huge compound for them, a lot to loot. So happy looting there. Looting simulator, sometimes I like to call it. And Chick, he is all alone. He is moving from area to area. Looks like he got his vehicle for his team and he may pick up Appy. And, oh, there you go. So Appy has his own buggy, but almost a flip there. That Choo Choo almost got excited, but okay, not yet, Choo Choo, not yet.
When you talk about the dropping points yesterday, they kind of remind me a lot of yesterday's game where they won themselves in a wrangle. They won that game by swapping the last minute drop points that they were forced to do. So they are not comfortable with what they actually have to do. Because the first wrangle map yesterday where Dingoes won it and the first day of grand finals kind of not getting themselves on that chicken dinner. And that uncomfortability that forced themselves to actually, desperate to get that fight or to get that rotation right for the team. Making yourself not in a comfort zone is actually one of the reasons why last Survivor got that. But now Expert Sane will be finished off by Axis and PX. Epic getting a free kill. They happen to force a fight. Axis, who happens to be charging into none of the Expert MY compound here, getting that mini 14 kill. He's happy and he is happy.
He is definitely happy that his name does rhyme there. I like it how Choo Choo does it. And now Dylan looks like he's trying to get a different angle here, but it's not easy for Dylan. He is way behind. Lord just trying to sense out whether Axis is coming towards them, but looks like not for now. I believe Lord and Dylan, they are the only two ones in this warehouse. So a siege from Axis, a 4-team Axis is not good. Yes, they are passing by, but are they stopping? Oh, Oman is getting closer to Oman. Yes, he is stopping. Now they do know that Oman is scouting out. Now they do know Lord is there, but Oman taking lots of damage there. Lord taking a bit on himself as well. Oman managed to get away with murder here, drinking the energy drink for the side of the Lord while they prep up, because it could be a siege from Axis MPX if they do know they have the numbers over their opponents.
Just now, Axis being really cheeky, going after flanks, and then also distract a lot of attention aside Expert MY. That vehicle was just big enough to explode the positioning by Romeo with a hollow scope there, going after BB. There's a lot of sprays and ammunition being wasted out because that was not connected whatsoever. Didn't even clip BB at that point. Level 3 of helmet, level 2 vest. They got themselves quite a stocked up loot on the side of Team Secret. Hopping from one compound and Martin now down to Graveyard. They making sure they are around there somewhere. Lebanida will be the centralizing area for this place. It's a very tricky terrain to play with that pet or crate in the middle, while the rest of the team will force themselves to go towards the same direction. We talk about 16 teams, only one player is not in the game. 63 players alive into a very smaller and smaller circle.
Yeah, indeed. And you had it. Oh, I think he wanted to test out whether he can blow out the fuel. But okay, obviously it doesn't. So there you go. That's your answer in case you all were wondering. And now Small Boy is in the crosshair of Yuhai. Yuhai can take the shot here, but can he land a nice hit shot here just for our entertainment purpose as well? But looks like no headshots there from Yuhai, letting the side of Resurgence to go for now. Now Bigatron, previous chicken dinner winners. Looks like they are making their rotations, grabbing whatever they can right now. With a minivan here by Boyka, they like to play with the terrains, as we do know that not really on the high terrains, but they bumper car here, action happening.
Oh no, that
What
flip
just happened
really
there?
is not great. Superman needs to flip the car over, but at the same time, he doesn't have much time. We're looking at a lot of teams trying to engage again at ESG. I think they accidentally flipped and bumper car just now. I don't think he's that happy for ESG, but yep. Kevin Lee, do notice me, Senpai said Cloud. There's a lot of love for Cloud. Do drop your comment for Cloud. He's awesome. He's really nice. Even though sometimes, it can be a little bit, but yeah, that just leaves me speechless. That's what's best about Cloud. We are more than happy to have you on the cast. So thank you, Cloud, for casting the grand finals. Day 2, we're going to have to hop on to day 3 tomorrow. But Dylan got punished quite hard there with a couple of taps connected onto power grid area. Expert, they don't have that much cover to play with. They are right smack in the middle of open field, open desert, and really, really tough to get out from this.
Oh, such openness there. Of course, shout out to YKV on Yo Kev, Kevin Lee, who's actually in the chat here from H2O, ladies and gentlemen. Say hi to him as well. I know a lot of people love H2O, especially how they performed in that last week. And of course, Emma Jewel. Oh, asking for a shout out from Choo Choo. You want to do the honors here?
Oh, thank you guys. And that's really, really awesome. Kind of so much love. And Emma Jewel, that's really cool of you. And we can see the chat. You guys do drop your comments, or even if you want us to shout out for your favorite teams, we're more than happy to do so. Don't forget to hashtag PMPL. But that's a cute hunk coming out from Fredo Minivan. That minivan really is helpful when it comes to barricading yourself in case you need it to be one. But hopefully it won't land on to that, because if it's so, it means that he happens to be ambushed in an open field. You don't want to stuck in there. M16 on his side, while Fredo tried to cross air anybody will be the victim for his pre-fight. Next one, Tara. Okay, Tara is one of the things we should mention here. They're like dingoes. They're like last survival. The same goes for the other teams that really, including ESG and Expert, and why they are really, really sneaky when it comes to when they need to, and they always surprises us with, sometimes taking that clutch and even get suddenly high volume kills in one match.
Yeah, that's true actually. They could be one of those who surprise us, because we always talk about certain teams, but we don't really talk much about Tara. And as well, I think the fans sometimes overlook as well. Tara, Axis, these teams could be one of those who actually surprise us. So, well, we need to see hold our horses, because anything could be possible. Now, Bigatron got their first chicken dinner. We'll never know yet. Miramar could be someone new, could be someone who have gotten a chicken dinner. So we're yet to see. Of course, we are still 16 teams right now. Only one player, not too sure who, but only one player have been knocked out of this game. So still plenty to play for in this match. Bapa are still hanging on to this game, not yet eliminated as we have seen in the previous map. So they are getting into the circle this time, not bumping into another team,
which they're gonna be and will be very soon. After 5 seconds left here, we're talking about great migration, where almost like what's left here, 2 by 2 kilometers or a little bit more than that for the fourth circle. We're talking about where the shrink really happens on the fourth phase, which forces all the players to bump into each other, like it or not. With so many teams still inside of their game, everybody will be wiped up very quickly. We're gonna look at phase 4 with really crazy kill feed coming up here.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, because the number of players, number of teams are still a lot here at this point. So expect lots of bloodbath again, as we have seen in a lot of games before this. Bloodbath is just everywhere, because all the teams are just so good. And now moving on to ESG, they are gatekeeping the side of Team No Recall, but they could face visitors from Bapa are coming onto their flanks. Oh, now this is again like what we discussed yesterday, Choo Choo. If you're too focused on one team, other teams could third party in. Now Bapa are, they do know that someone's there with the gunfire happening, so they could be that one team. Another team is lurking as well, as we can see on the minimap. Now ESG Botas try to find a good angle, but Team No Recall, they do have the high ground, so a little bit advantage for them on there, but the circle is neither on this team's side.
The moment he showed himself way too much in between two teams. You're talking about two teams here. There is ESG and also Bapa in middle, and now he walks into Team Secret territory. This cannot get even worse. Team B caught himself in a really sticky situation and tried to spray things out over Papa R's side. But at the same time, it's not just Papa R we're talking about. Got it! Papa R have been just coming into the same time, getting that one particular explosion, but Team Secret want to steal it away. We're looking at ESG trying to get the kill still too. Agahe really need the help, but Stewart overexposing himself. The one shot, one tap, one knock from Six and Bud there. That was really long shot, and that was on top of that headshot. They clipped a lot and shredded their helmet, I swear to God. But down to Papa, they have to climb down from this higher ground because the blue is closing in 50 seconds and they will not have any rest within this 50 seconds. Yuhan try to get the kills over here, snatch it away under the nose of Papa. At the same time, UB managed to get one on Team B. Gig fan finished off by Blazo and Zali from Bigatron as well. Knocked down. ESG, there's so many players playing outside of a circle against the zone. It's never a good decision. The MVP in the game, you cannot just deny it. It's the blue all the way, but you are taking the painkillers now. They don't want to waste any more time playing inside of this zone, where if they're not moving fast enough, they were caught up in a situation where the rest of the team are struggling right now and tanking the blue.
And looks like the first team to bow out of this round looks like it's seen no recall. So, man, it's just not looking good for them. They still need those points to still hope to still widen the gap and hopefully clinch that top 3 spot. But yep, they will still have games to come back. They are still in okay position, but they can't be too complacent as we always been saying. And now moving over to Moppa, they're making the rotation in, but looks like they are close with Net Brotherhood, another Spire Power team here that we have seen throughout this grand final. Now 6 taking a lot of damage there, down to 20% of life. He will get down off his vehicle, try to find cover, and first aid kit will be popped up, but then again the pixel shot could get him because he's in between the vehicles. That little bit of a gap there could make a big difference. Now Atai 10k looks like he managed to get a snipe out long range, and he has a ghillie suit on his side. Cover 360 as well. Bart looks like he's taking a lot of damage at the same time. Jenny as well. 360 is still alive though, but he wants to save his teammate, but it's not going to be easy. Samzy will finish off Bart, and now Jenny is in trouble. Not looking good for Papa again.
The rest of Net Brother try to reposition themselves in a better position to get themselves that visualization they need. They are gatekeeping Papa Aya. Try to force themselves to stay outside of the circle for the next couple of seconds, which they will force to themselves into this. They have to pass none other than Net Brotherhood, or they can take a longer route. At the same time, looking at Gig Fam trying to take advantage. Jenny is really low. Evo's VIP, what happened just now? They lost one man with that. Falling off from the vehicle. Apparently, FV and Evos is going a go as well. Getting a go. Research is taking down on Evos at the same time. Team Secret will forced to fight here against 4 people of Dingos. And on the side of the compound, we have one more team who wants to butt in Bigatron. Want to gatekeep the circle at the same time being the third party. We're looking at Rocky stay quiet and slow as he can. While on the same time, there's also ESG hovering their vision over Dingos and Team Secret. Now back to Papa with Net Brother. It's not over yet so far.
Not over yet, because if they want to get into the circle, they need to get through Net Brotherhood, and Net Brotherhood is gatekeeping this. And it's an open road between them. So it's either they take those kills before they get in, or there's no choice of being free kills as they cross the road. So it's going to be really tough there for the side of Bapa. But now it's not going to be easy as well for the side of Dingos, because Team Secret is in front of them. Behind them is Bigatron though, so anything could happen here. We could see a third party possibly happen, but look at this. Rocky looks like he has been eliminated, and Bigatron have been eliminated from this round. Now the circle only favors Axis MPX somehow, but no other teams. FV is close by. They may get a free pass into the circle, but then again they need to fend off possibly Axis MPX, who's right smack in the middle. Now Tara, I'm taking lots of damage there, and then explosion! Amazing explosion. Managed to knock down a lot from the side of Tara, and now Axis MPX, they will need to reset themselves quickly before the onslaught starts.
It's already starting to see the phase 4, unstoppable for most of these kills out there. And now Axis MP has got themselves this circle. Can they withstand and can they hold on to this position? We're talking about 12 teams still inside of the game. There's a lot of explosion all over the map while Lyrian hovering around with a mini 14, but he's got one shot, one kill coming out from Axis MPX. That was incredible.
Oh man, that was an almost. Oh man, that was a crazy shot there. Oh man, from that angle, from that little bit of a view. Oh man, that is nuts, man. So now Team Secret, they still have 3 team members. High is out of this game. Now iShot needs help as well. As you can see, iShot is going to finish up. Now it's only Matoy and Biu, the 2 big bros of Team Secret. Biu will pop out his first AK. Matoy, they will continue to use this terrain for their protection. They are somewhere in the circle, so they are still okay, but they need to fend off a number of teams are actually incoming here. We do see on the mini map here, they are closing in onto the side of Team Secret. They want Team Secret out right here because they need to do like Kuza have been taken out by Grim. From one angle, Team Secret have FV to tank. And now Biu with the smokes. Try to find a good angle, but not going to be easy to see anything through that smoke.
Evo's VIP got himself at top 10. Well, look at Biu have been trying to hold on to so many angles, so many shots coming out for them, every direction possible. While Yoodo Gang just having a great time taking after one team. ESG and also another team, Geek Fam, is in their hands. Resurgent Small Boy, he doesn't have any healing except for band-aids, causing that smoke, but it will be finished up from a very long shot there coming out from FV. Also, Resurgence taking that one there. Dingo's taking the kills there. Axis was a really cool shot. On the side of this, Baba fallen from the gray. Silprolan showing his fangs this time. We're talking about the top 6 teams, and Silprolan is the only sole survivor onto that buggy. He needs to position himself way better because we've seen the blue try to clip all action, take him down. He walked into another graveyard here. We're talking about Nukes from the back getting the shots while Yoodo Gang hovering around, trying to see if there's any team they can take out at this time with only covers with smoke and a little bit of terrain to play with. Yoodo Gang having all 4 men still up, while the rest of the team, couple of them kind of have only 2 members left, while Axis MPX is one of the team going full aggressive this time.
Oh, Yoodo Gang, they do have the numbers, but they don't have the circle on their side. So it's going to be tough for them. Look at this. Team Secret, they need to cross in. But then again, it's an open road for Team Secret. This is going to be tough for them. They do have a buggy, though. They can try to make a go for it. But then again, the Dingoes have eyes on Team Secret. So it's not going to be easy for them to cross this road. The road of death, as we can call it. Yoodo Gang still with 14 members. Then Mata managed to knock out Sand. And that could be their ticket onto the other side. And now Drax managed to take out Ikuda. And now Drax trying to go for the flank on the side of Axis MPX, but trying to see where the team members are. But it's not going to be easy with the terrain not on their side. It looks like Axis MPX have been finished off by Yoodo Gang, ladies and gentlemen. And now they are in pole position because they do have 4 team members still intact. And now Matoy as well as Bill, they managed to get their way onto the other side of the road.
Again, the king of Mirama did not Biu down. Now that's left is just Matoy. They only have 2 members on the side of Team Secret. Marching in, try to rush things out. Misa try to beat the frag and finish off Biu, and now that's down only to Matoy. We're down to top 4 teams here. Will Matoy place Team Secret on 4th place, or can he hold on much longer than this? While Yoodo taking the fights wherever and whenever they can here. Taking almost all the players out. They're having a great time with the circle being hogged by them so far. I mean, the Generals is really a hot spot now. All the team try to squeeze whatever they can and whatever they have to go into where Yoodo is right now. Yoodo, just really unstoppable. 4 of them getting that long shot, doing all the work here, and keep on getting that kill bit on that side. Look at that kill bit. It's just Yoodo all the way.
Oh man, Yoodo is still dominating this with the numbers. The Dingoes cannot get out of this. And looks like one of them will go out. And now Mesa is the only one left for the Dingoes. And now they have the Dingoes and they have FV to deal with. The airdrop just had to drop right in the middle of all these teams. Just trolling everyone here. And looks like FV will be eliminated. We are now down to the top 2 teams. And now Yoodo Gang, they will make a rush for it. This could be the moment. It is 4 on 1. They will end this. Mesa try to hang on. Candy Clutcher 1 on 4, but it's not going to be easy there. Maso, now everyone on the side of Maso. Fredo play out the grenade, and there you go. Winner, chicken dinner. 41 and only Yoodo Gang.
They had it on the face onward. They got themselves right smack where the circle will be till the last minute. There, we're talking about getting the high ground, getting the visualization, a wide field of vision there for the side of Yoodo Gang. That was really a solid win coming up from them, which means they got themselves 2 chicken dinner in 2 days now, catching up to Team Secrets on ranking number 1 so far. But nevertheless, Team Secret still managed to get themselves at top 5. Will they take down Team Secret down that ladder, or will Team Secret still maintain number 1? At the same time, a couple of teams rising up from the dead there. We're talking about Axis and PX. Long shots, amazing headshots come out from them. Resurgence as well. A high kill volume in the last minute. But where do these teams stand in the overall standings?
Oh, it's going to be a big jumble up there later on when we see the overall standings. So it's anyone's guess, really. I'm starting to not know, like, okay, who's going to be first place now? It's really going to be a big question mark because the number of kills also play a big role, right? So how I see the overall game just now, Yoodo Gang, they somehow rotated nicely into the later stages of the game without much engagement, and it's pretty much they pick the right fights, right? They pick fights they want to fight, and they don't fight the fights they don't want to fight. But for the side of Team Secret, they fought all the way, and it's also because the circle wasn't on their side. We see the moment where they had to cross that road into the circle, it's already like, oh, it's as bad as trying to swim across, really. It's an open road as well, and the Dingoes was gatekeeping, so it was really tough for Team Secret, but they somehow managed to get across. Lucky they had that buggy there with a knock on the sand from Mud Toy, so that kind of saved them, but it'll be interesting to see how many kills or what was their last positioning points.
Yes, kind of interesting, and that picked most of the interest for all of viewers and also myself. But looking at the map right now, I'm looking over La Cabrera, and then how Yoodo rotates towards the side of Minas Gerais all the way down from Water Treatment, if I'm not mistaken. But usually they take the route over Creative Fields, and maybe they're going over St. Martin in the last minute there. But at the same time, it's not really a short journey for Yoodo Gang to place themselves where they need to be just now. They took a long journey, but they picked the right fights at the right time. They just cleaned up the mess where everybody was choking themselves, getting that kills, while the other side, they are playing as a third party this time. Yoodo Gang actually clutched that one, a pretty nice clean chicken dinner. But before that, we're gonna see the overall standings and also the overall stat for that match. We're gonna see who actually got the most kill based on the second game today, which we have still more to go, 4 matches more, which is gonna be Erangel next if I'm not mistaken. But now we're down to Miramar. Our first game, in case you guys need to recap, is none other than Bigatron on Vikendi. But we're gonna hop on to the highlight first, in case you guys, I don't know why you guys gonna miss the grand finals.
And there you go. Of course, the highlights here again. It was Miramar that we just played the circle. Well, it's Miramar, so it's 90% going to be really kind. And yes, so far, so good for this tournament. The circles have been really, really kind throughout the games. And now this expert MY, they take that pre-shot here from Lord, but then again, that just alerts the rest of Axis and PX. But they decided that no, they're not going to go for the fights. They want to go for positioning, so they leave. Even though they have the numbers, they leave them alone during that fight. Now, Team No Recall, okay, it's tough for them this game. They somehow didn't get good placement together with, again, Bapa are not doing well.
They just picked the wrong fights, probably. They tried to just wipe everybody off their feet, or just try to, getting more kill volume, but that was really long shot. There's so many long shots. I do kind of want to know how long the maximum distance that we have, or the longest distance we have throughout this game. It really kind of pick my curiosity there. But Resurgence, small boy is the sole survivor. He doesn't have HP regen. But speaking of which, okay, Baba they kind of trying to survive top 10 right now, but they always caught themselves up and sandwich between so many teams. Superone is almost in the same situation. Most of these teams are struggling to just make that rotation, going to that direction where the circle will ended up be, and they just happen to bump into more than one team. I'm talking about usually 3 to 4 teams with the same compound.
Yeah, I absolutely agree because I guess also the factor that all these teams they also changed their rotation style. So if you plan this based on previous data, then now your data is pretty much outdated. So maybe that's why as well, even if teams like Bapa are, they change their rotation style, but they still bump into other teams. Team No Recall as well, bumping into teams early, so that's where they bow out early as well. So just not good for Team No Recall in this game, but it will be interesting to see the overall match stats as well, which will come up really soon. And of course, congratulations to Yoodo Gang getting their Miramar chicken dinner and on to the standings.
Now still maintaining number 1 Team Secret. This is what I questioned about just now. Will it be enough Yoodo Gang to get their kill volume and also that one chicken dinner, one more chicken dinner to top off Secret, which apparently is still not enough. 58 kills and 51 kills respectively for Team Secret MY and Yoodo Gang first and second. That only 1 point difference right now, 140 points and 139 points. While Team No Recall maintain at third place, still 44 kills, still not clutching it out for that 3 digits, 96 points there, just 2 points different from the last game. They are going stagnant at this point. Dingo's MZ at 4th place with 37 kills, 85 points. That kind of climbed themselves up to 2 ladders at one time.
And follow up by Net Brotherhood, who went down in terms of one standing here with 38 kills, 84 points. Bigatron Aerof as well, 35 kills, 73 points. Axis MPX as followed by Last Survivor R2K.
Hopping onto second page, Tower PX at 9 place, 55 points on Resurgence, 22 kills, 53 points. Same goes for Evo's VIP, tied with Resurgence here, 53 points. While we're looking at Geek from onwards, Cloud, there's so many 47 points here.
Oh yeah, lots of 47 points. Gig Fam, ESG Gaming as well as FV Unbeatable all tied at 47 points. Not only that, happened with 15 kills as well. What's a coincidence? And Expert MY, 14 kills, 44 points. Papa Esports finally breaking through their double-digit kills with 12 kills, but they still land themselves only at 27 points at the last place.
Well, from the first towards the last, that's a tough smackdown in the face. Yoodo Drags got themselves first this time with 9 kills overall. Another Yoodo Gang, one Porong the captain on the second put with 7 kills, while Hydra got himself third. Looking at Bravo with 5 kills at 4th. The same goes for Zali with 5 kills at with 5th place member. Look at that maximum kill. This is not as far as we thought it would be, 287.
Well, again, Juju's not easily impressed, ladies and gentlemen. But then again, a swap in terms of the overall match stats for the kills. Drax and Manparang heading the charts right now. But, well, Bigatron fans, don't worry. They are still up there. Hydra and Zali as well. But Bravo also making it into the overall match stats. So this is a really exciting play. Teams are really starting to really shuffle here, as we can see. But on the overall match stats, we can see Team No Recall, although didn't do so well in that game, but I think they have other teams to actually not perform as well to thank for. So that's why they sort of still hang on to the third spot, although they really need to break into 3 digits, which I'm pretty confident they can get 3 digits by the end of the day. Calculatively, we have 4 more games, even if you go minimum, which I hope they don't. You can get into 3 digits, but then again, hopefully they can get way better than that, how they perform in the previous map.
For Team No Recall, they can hit the 3 digits, but can they hit the top 3 there? But we're gonna ask for Yoodo Gang, again, the one that won themselves last chicken dinner, what they have and how their insights about the game. We're gonna ask for straightforward into the interview today. Assalamualaikum, Mai.
Salam, hello.
Okay, tanya lagi sekali untuk chicken dinner tadi. Sebelum tu cuci campur sikit English, okay? I need to know, even though you got yourself that chicken dinner just now, but it's not enough to take down Secret. Like I asked Secret yesterday, is it, do you guys have objective or numbers of chicken or even, kills here during the grand finals? Sudah tengok tadi, korang tak 1 point lagi beza dengan Secret. So, korang macam cukup ke dengan chicken yang ada sekarang ni, atau korang sendiri ada objektif macam mana Secret cakap semalam, berapa banyak kill yang korang ada, berapa banyak objektif korang, macam mana?
Kita orang tak ada fikir pasal chicken ke kill ke apa. Just kita main macam biasa. Dan apa yang kita orang target utamanya adalah nombor 1 dekat Grand Final ni.
Okay, so do you think you have what it takes to get number 1 in grand finals so far, or do you think you have to overcome certain teams to get there first? Rasanya untuk Man sendiri dengan apa keadaan tim Yoodo sekarang, cukup tak untuk dapatkan nombor 1 untuk grand finals, atau ada spesifik team tak yang korang rasa korang kena bagi lebihkan perhatian untuk overcome diorang?
Tim yang untuk kita orang tengok tu memang semestinya Team Secret. Memang kita orang macam rival dan kita orang akan cubalah untuk dapatkan nombor 1 tu. Walaupun sedikit sukar tapi kita orang kena cuba kak. Walau macam mana pun.
Inshallah. But last but not least here, do you have any, okay, I'm gonna say it just like how we did yesterday. Do you have any shout out for your number 1 rival here, Secret, or all the teams out there, and you know, give them like a bit of psychological war? Ada apa-apa nak apa orang kata shout out untuk Team Secret yang merupakan rival nombor 1 korang, ataupun tim-tim di luar sana yang korang rasa nak mainkan psychological war diorang sikit?
Tak ada apa-apa sangat cakap. Cuma cakap jomlah marilah kita berlawan dengan seadil-adilnya dan dengan bersemangat lah.
Tu je.
Itu je. Saya tak reti lah toksik-toksik. Saya baik orangnya.
Dia baik orangnya. Okay, baik orangnya untuk Yoodo. Man Paran, thank you again. Congratulations for your chicken dinner just now. Okay. So that's it, and we're gonna head back to customs desk. English or be unfit. Let's go and ask the customs for what have been going on. Say bye orangnya. I'm so nice. He's nice. He is nice. Aside from BB, he's one of the nicest player there is. He never being mean, but sometimes he's kind of being cheeky sometimes. Even though he looks quiet, but he got his moves.
It's the requirement to be a captain. You have to be nice. Like Biu like had the same thing. I was expecting like Manpara to like, yeah, okay, let's go for it. But then okay, he's nice as well. Oh my goodness. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, even we heard from our production, they all were like, they were all laughing like, it's just so nice. What is this?
Yep. So one of the requirement to be the top 3 out there, be nice. You guys see that kind of pattern, that kind of trend coming out from all the top players and top teams there. Be nice, be humble, and everything will fall onto their own place. But before that was a well-deserving chicken dinner, and they don't have objectives like how Team Secret does, like aiming for kills or aiming for certain numbers of chicken. They just do their best, make sure they don't see all the other teams. They only look at number 1 for now.
Yeah, that's right. So to them, so they don't give that level of pressure. We must kill. So that's what we can see. That's why I always say that Yoodo Gang is the most balanced team. Maybe partly is also because of their mentality. They don't put too much pressure onto certain things they want to achieve, and Man Parang really explained that as well. So that's quite consistent with how we understand Yoodo Gang. So it's great for them. They went for the balance of, okay, we get decent number kills, it's okay, we pick our fights, we get into the circle, it's okay, we get our position. Well, their reward is at the end of the day, chicken dinner here for that clear mentality that they place in the team.
But at the same time, it's not enough for the number 1. You saw how Yoodo Gang got that second place with 1 point difference. So they are closing the gap really close here. We're talking about almost the same thing, going at the same tempo. But nevertheless, there's still more actions coming up for you guys. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. We're gonna wrap it up a bit because there's third game later on. See you guys after the break.
Halo, saya Naoki dari tim Geek Fam.
Hello, nama saya Iman Parang daripada tim Yoodo Gang.
Saya Boyka daripada Wicked Ronaldo.
大家好，我是 Team Non Require 的 Stone K。
Hello, I'm Kuza from VIP Squad.
Saya Han X daripada Team Bosco. Ya, saya Amy Muhammad.
Hi guys, I'm Chichu Gaming.
Hello guys, saya Secret on the Go.
Hi，saya J Hunter。
Hey guys, I hope you guys are enjoying